Hey guys, what's up? I got another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle here, this time against Dylan from Cerebi. So, I go and I send out my lead Abra, and he sends out his Frostlass. Frostlass goes for a taunt, and I predicted that and went for a Psychic. So I was hoping to get a one-hit kill on it, but it manages to survive with a little bit of HP left. He could have gone for a Destiny Bond here, but he said he wanted to go for Spikes, just to, do some extra damage to the whole team, and I finish it off with Psychic. So now he sends out his Spirit Tom, and I'm going for a Energy Ball just to see how much I'd do. Because I know right now if I switch out, I'm going to lose my Focus Sash. But he tricks my Focus Sash away and gives me a Sticky Barb, which really kind of sucks. So he goes and hits me with the Sucker Punch, and gets the absolute most useless crit ever. I have 68 defense on this Abra. That was not necessary. So I switch out to Sand Nut, and I start using its strategy like I promised to last video. I go for Iron Defense, and he misses with a Will-O-Wisp, and this one's unfortunately going to hit me. So now you get to see its real strategy at work. I use Power Trick to go and switch over my attack and defense, which should switch over the Iron Defenses, so now I'm at +2. And I'm thinking I could go for an Earthquake, or I could go for a Rock Slide. And if I went for a Rock Slide, Baby Eater would be dead, and there would be the biggest problem to my team, just gone before it even entered. So he goes and hits me for an Air Slash, which is definitely going to kill. I only got 140-ish special defense on this guy. And I send out Bad Surgeon. Now I go for a Fake Out here, and I switch over to Smoke, because I'm thinking, oh, he's going to use Bug Buzz on me. But he goes for an Air Slash, and right now he told me that he was Choice Spect. So I'm like, that's not good. A super speedy, Choice Spect, baby-eating monster. So basically Smoke did nothing again this game. I go back into Bad Surgeon, and I'm thinking, well, maybe I can take it now that I know it's not going to kill me with Bug Buzz. But he gets a flinch on me. So this turn he was being really nice to me, and thank you, Dylan. He goes, switches out to Tricky, and I'm able to get a Morning Sun off. But right now I'm faced with another problem, that I can't do anything to his Pokemon. So I predict a Sucker Punch, and I go to use Fake Tears. But that's not what happens, because I forgot that he has Trick. I don't know how, I couldn't just read his name. And he tricks away my leftovers, and I get a useless Focus Sash. So I go over to Seaweed, and he predicts a Sucker Punch, which would have annihilated me. And I'm going to start going and setting up for Seaweed. I use Rain Dance, and fortunately enough, his Will-O-Wisp missed. So that gives me the chance to go and get a Aqua Tail off. And during this entire game, I'm just praying that Aqua Tail doesn't miss. I had it miss a Skarmory, which would have killed it in one of my last battles, and that just ruined the entire game for me. So he gets a burn off, and he doesn't think that I'd be able to kill it this round because of the burn damage, but it's basically going to be the same thing. I go for a Rain Dance, predicting him to go for a Sucker Punch, but he goes for a Protect. So I take a little bit more burn damage, and this time he knows I'm going to go for an attack, so he uses the Sucker Punch. Takes me down quite a bit, but I finish him off with an Aqua Tail, which was probably a little bit over what I needed. It was probably a really close kill though. So I take some more burn damage, and he sends out my Milotic. So I go for a Crunch, hoping for a defense drop, which I actually managed to get, because that's pretty much the only thing I can do to it at this time. So now I'm going to switch over to my favorite little Suicide Chew, Piccolo, and here comes Raichu right now. Look at that little thing, he just wants a hug. So he's hoping that I'm special attacker, but turns out I'm physical, and I just completely get destroyed by my own attack. Spikes, recoil damage, and Life Orb. It's a beautiful combination. So now I hope for one last defense drop with an Iron Tail, as he goes for a Seed Flare, which was a misclick. He wanted to go for Earth Power that turn. And I do a little bit over 25%, but that's not really going to help too much. So now I am on, I think, my last Pokemon. Bad Surgeon comes back out again, and she's got to do this. She knows she can. She goes for a Morning Sun just to heal up, because I'm not sure what's going to happen now. So I use Fake Tears on Magmar to lower its special defense a bit so I can maybe kill it. and it uses Attract on me. So right now I'm thinking I got a 50% chance to do it. I managed to hit it with a Psychic, and it goes down, down, but it doesn't kill after a fake teardrop. It's the curse of not having any special attack on this thing. So now I'm really screwed. I have maybe a 25% chance of getting this off. I'm confused, that doesn't work. I'm in love, that doesn't work, and I finish it off with a Psychic before it could mess me up. So at this point, it's good game. He sends out Baby Eater, and it's obviously going to finish me off with one Bug Buzz. Dylan, it was a lot of fun. Everybody, you can go check his channel right now. Link is right in the underbar. Go check him out. He's only got one video up right now, but I can guarantee you he's going to go places, and you are going to love him.